What's up, boys? Week 11 in the books. And Joe, dude, this league, I think it gets tighter and tighter every single year. Like, it goes from being a prostitute to a virgin, almost. Like,
really?
It is wild. 2nd through 9th place in this league is all separated by 2 games.
It's like a girl version of Benjamin Button.
Yes, the female Benjamin Button. That's exactly what this is. Dude, I swear to God, like, obviously not everybody's in it, but when 75% of the fucking league is within 2 games of each other, 75% of the league is within 2 games of each other, that's when you know. And that we have 3 weeks left, so you can literally swing the entire each week can swing anything. Like, you within 1 week you can have different people in different areas. Like, it is wild. It is awesome. I do want to say one thing. The trade deadline is this week.
It is this week.
So after the games this weekend, I believe after the game Monday. Don't quote me on this. But I believe after the game Monday, that is when the trade deadline ends. So if you want to trade, and honestly, judging by the amount of people that are still in this, there should be a little bit of trade activity. Mm-hmm. This will be your opportunity. This is your last opportunity.
Yeah.
But again, man, like I'm like I lost this week. This was my last ditch effort to try and get into the playoffs, squeak into the playoffs, but I'm pretty much out, but I don't really give a shit because I love watching this. This race. The amount of people that are 5-6, 6-5, and 7-4 are. It's like I said. It's most of the league. It's 75% of the league almost.
Yeah, I mean, and I know Huff is actually 8-3 and on the top of the league.
Fuck Huff. Fuck Huff.
But at the same time, it's not like
he can miss the playoffs.
He can miss the playoffs.
Statistically speaking, I think he can miss the playoffs.
Dang.
Like, if he goes 8-6, if he loses out, I think he can. And well, obviously certain things have to happen, but I think he can miss the playoffs. I think I might just be making that up.
I don't know. That's a strong statement.
That's wishful. No, it's wishful thinking.
But to think that he's like running away with everything.
No, that he's not. He's not.
But I will say,
He kind of is.
I will say, for everybody else's sake, and I'm including myself into this, everybody that's really has a chance, you almost want
Fuck you.
You almost want Huff to actually run away with it, because that means he's going to present losses to teams that are potentially, going to the playoffs, that the teams that you're competing with the most.
Oh, okay. So gotcha,
see what I'm saying?
Gotcha. So he's already made it in your mind. So he's going to make the people that you need to lose.
Let's put it this way. All right. Fucking Jerv and his name. Shelly Sellin Seashells.
No. We'll get to that. Just say
but
Jerv.
No, what I'm saying is he plays Jerv, he plays Luke, and he plays Jay Luthbro.
Yeah.
As his remaining games.
Oh, those are all contention.
Exactly.
Teams.
If I'm like, I'm a contender, I'm wanting him to win the rest of his games.
Right.
Because
and if I'm at the bottom of the pack, I want him to lose the rest of his games because fuck off.
Well,
but
yeah,
no,
dude, you're just wrecking havoc at this point.
Yeah, exactly. Came in like a wrecking ball, dude. I really do. I'm with you on that. Like it is huge because it's in his best interest, obviously, to win because you want a higher seed, you get to play the lower seed.
Yeah.
So this is beautiful. It's like this is my favorite part of the fantasy league or the fantasy year. It's so exciting and like. The NFL is kind of heating up a little bit. Like, you're starting to figure out who's good, who's not, who's mediocre. Like, honestly, this I think Huff said it in the group chat. This has been probably one of the weirder NFL years that I've seen. And honestly, I think it's due to what Tom Brady said. It's a lot of mediocrity. I think that's basically what it is. The NFL has a lot of mediocrity. Sure, they have a lot of really good players. They have a couple of good teams, but it is mostly just mediocre. That's what it is. It's a lot of Geno Smiths. Like, I don't know how else to describe it.
Yeah. Well, but the other thing is, I guess in terms of fantasy, when when you have injuries as a team, you still have the rest of the 11 players that you can kind of try to pick up, and then it's the next man up. But when it comes to fantasy, that's a part of your team that goes down. And then if there's a player let's say a Joe Burrow, that means Jamar Chase's stock is down, T. Higgins' stock is down. Maybe not Joe Mixon as much, but a lot of players' stock goes down.
Even Joe Mixon, because they're going to focus more. Defenses are going to focus more on him
on the run. Yes,
right. So yeah, you're absolutely right.
And we saw a ton of injuries.
Yeah.
So these
fuck
teams,
injuries, dude.
I know.
Fuck injuries.
I hate them. But it's a part of the game.
Yeah, I know.
And
Next
so
man up.
it reshapes your whole entire fantasy lineup.
Yep.
You're absolutely right. Well, with that being said, let's get to a little bit of NFL recap. We had mostly buys this week.
Saints had a bye. Thank God.
Thank God.
Let's do Steelers Browns. Congratulations, Huff. You know what? Here's for the Browns fans. Here's for the Browns fans out there. And then also, here's for the Steelers fans out there. Here's for the Steelers fans. You got rid of Matt Canada. All you need to do, if you want a coach fire, to just lose to the Browns.
Yep.
That's it. That's all you got to do.
Yeah. This was a win-win.
This is a
teams.
WW, baby. This is Christmas came early to Pittsburgh.
Yeah. It might not have been a win column in both of those teams, but it was a win column in both of those teams.
Yes, it was. Goddamn, it was, man. The record might not show it, but fuck, dude. The city of Pittsburgh is elated right now. I see people posting shit everywhere. It is awesome. I still listen to Mark Madden. Yes, I do. It's a little bit of Pittsburgh that's never gonna leave me.
And
they love it. They love it. It's about fucking time. It's about fucking time. It's the first time that the Steelers have fired a coach. Huff actually said this in the group chat. First time the Steelers fired a coach since 1941. Mid-season. That's wild.
That is wild.
You didn't hear that stat?
No.
Oh, the first time the Steelers have fired a coach mid-season. I'm talking head coach, offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator, one of them. Have fired a coach mid-season since 1940-fucking-1.
Hey, props to them.
Yeah.
Hey, look, they were trying to give him credit, but
Matt Canada sucks.
he just sucks.
He just sucks as a human being. I think that's what it boils down to.
Honestly, he wasn't really a great offense coordinator for LSU.
No, he
whenever
wasn't.
was
I wasn't a big fan either.
We got rid of him after 1 year.
Yeah.
Ed Orgeron had a problem with him.
Yeah, and if Ed Orgeron has a problem with you, that says a lot about you as
Yes.
a person, not as a coach, as a person.
Yeah.
He loves everybody.
He loves football.
He loves football.
So if you play football, he loves you.
Yeah, exactly. Matt Canada don't like football.
Yeah, he don't like football.
He don't like football. That's why Coach O don't like him.
Yeah, I like to run the football.
I like play football.
I like to pass the football.
I like to fuck bitches.
And I love bitches.
I love bitches from Tinder. Tinder is good.
anyways,
So yeah, the Browns beat the Steelers, but it is kind of a win-win.
Lions versus Bears.
Congratulations, Bobby. You have the number one offense in the NFL,
And they're 8-2
and they're 8-2
since first time since John F. Kennedy was president.
Since John F. Kennedy had a head.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, you're right.
Good for you, but I'm happy for Detroit. I'm happy for Browns fans, and I'm happy for Detroit fans. It's about goddamn time. Those are the only two teams that have ever gone 0-16, bro.
That's true.
The only two teams that have ever gone 0-16, man.
That's true.
They deserve this, and I'm happy for them. Packers versus Chargers. Congrats, Jerv. You beat shitty Chargers team. The Chargers suck. And the Packers, I don't know, they won 2 out of the last 3. Weirdly enough. So I guess you got that to hang your hat on.
Yeah.
You know?
It's not really dominating fashion anymore, but it's a win's a win.
A win's a win. A win's a win. Yeah. So
I don't know what y'all are doing, but
guess keep it up.
beat the Chargers.
All right, let's get into the
Matchups.
the slate. The slate. All right, let's do my matchup: Wrecking Havoc versus Mustachio Bashio. Dude, Mahomes, I just needed you to suck just a little bit more, bro.
He wasn't doing actually really good.
No, he wasn't, man. He only had 177 yards. I'm really, really upset. He just
One less touchdown in.
actually, you know what? Let's address the main problem. Let's address the real problem. Fuck Najee Harris and fuck the fucking Pittsburgh Steelers offense up until Matt Canada got fired.
I honestly, look, I wanted so bad to bash you going Najee over Jalen Warren.
No.
I wanted to. Trust me.
You can't. Go for it. I'll give you permission. You can.
No, but I can't. I can't because I looked at the stats. I looked at the stats. Like Jalen Warren, yes, he did have a 12-point, 8-point, and obviously the 22-point this week, but he had 2 weeks of good weeks. Najee Harris had 14 and 17, and he had more of the carries.
Yeah, I was about to say, that's what I looked at. Whenever I started Najee this week, I looked at the carries. He was getting the workload, and I figured, hey, I had to choose one or the other, and going up against the Browns defense, I was going to choose Najee, okay? I picked him as my third-round pick, okay? I spent a lot of I guess, fantasy money on him, I guess. I don't know. He was expensive. He was expensive to me, okay?
And he still out-touched as far as rushing touches Jalen Warren 12-9.
Yeah.
Jalen Warren just produced more. So like I said, I wanted to bash you so hard on that, but I can't because the numbers show like Najee, he is still the number one back in Pittsburgh. He was the play.
He's not anymore.
He's not anymore.
Not anymore. Let's see. Luke needed this win. This was a good win for Luke. I know I like to talk about myself here a lot, but this was a win that Luke needed desperately. 7-4 is right now. The way the league is, 7-4 is 100 times better than 6-5, which is 100 times better than 5-6. Like it's astronomical how much that game helped. It does sting a little bit that he won with a guy with negative points.
Garrett Wilson, yeah. No, I was saying that was quite an awful night.
Yeah. It is nice because I think he will have Justin Jefferson coming back down the stretch. So he
should be back next week.
Yes, he might be poised to make a run. Especially with Justin Jefferson coming back, because before Justin Jefferson got hurt, he was on fire every single week. He was like Tyreek Hill every week.
Yeah. But the other thing that you have to point out, too, is that I don't know what the extent of the injury is, but Cooper Kupp is out. Mm-hmm. So now Puka Nacua.
Puka Nacua's back, baby.
He's back. I know he's a little bit questionable right now. He's considered day-to-day, but at the same time, if Cooper Kupp's out and he's in,
Puka
Nacua.
Puka Nacua, baby. He could go back to being like having the three best wide receivers: Keenan Allen, Puka Nacua, and Justin Jefferson. Back like the good old days, you know?
Good old days.
The good old days.
Let's hope I don't play Luke.
I'm out of playoff contention now. I actually hadn't accepted it until I lost this match. I really, up until that point, I had thought I had a shot, and I was really gearing up to make a run, and I fell a little short. It wasn't my year this year. It's okay.
It'll be okay.
I know. It'll be all right. I'm still gonna wreak havoc. I'm still gonna try and beat every single fucking person I play, and it's mostly gonna be because of spite. It's 100% gonna be because of spite, and I'm gonna bet whoever I play next for the next 3 weeks, I'm going to bet every single fucking week, and you can accept my bet or you can not. You can be scared. So it'll be most likely, depending on who you are, it'll be like $20-$25. You know, if I don't like you, if I play Huff, I'm gonna bet him 100. It's just the way it is.
All right.
But anyways, that's all I got on this one.
That's about it for me.
All right, Wrecking Havoc loses.
Oh, actually, no. Sorry.
Breaking news.
Yes, I wanted to actually point out that I thought this was quite interesting. You, my friend, have quite a substantial amount of Steeler players for being in a league with a bunch of Steeler fans.
Okay. So I can explain. A little piece of Pittsburgh left with me when I left the city. Mm-hmm. So there's still I'm I'm a Pens fan. Pens fan till the day I die. If the Pirates are on TV, I'll watch the Pirates.
Okay.
I will. And then there's something about Steelers fans in Pittsburgh, man. It's kind of contagious. It's kind of contagious. I was in Pittsburgh. I saw Huff and them in there. I was in Pittsburgh when they beat the Ravens. That atmosphere was one of the most electric atmospheres. It was like the restaurant version of like a Saints game, or like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was absolutely fucking electric. It was amazing, and it's something that sticks with me, man. So like, I have an affinity for Steelers players. You know, it's like the Saints players. I like Saints and the Steelers. Like, I don't know what to tell you.
Okay. I noticed that. Had to point it out. We can move on.
Okay. All right. That's where it comes from. But anyways, so yeah, I lost to Luke. Yeah, Wrecking Havoc loses to Mustachio Bashio 97.16 to 101.88. All right, you haven't seen Crazy XD versus Detroit the Goat Lions. Yeah, he really wants us to say that. Big game for both teams. This was huge. This was a huge matchup. This is a must-win. I think this was a must-win for both teams.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, 7-4, way better than 6-5.
Yes.
I mean, look at the places. I mean, 7-4, third place; 6-5, sixth place.
Yep, exactly.
Huge drop off.
Just massive. Good job, Bobby. Good job, Bobby's. I kind of want to consider this a bye week for Chris. I know 2 weeks ago, obviously not this week, but 2 weeks ago I said that was Chris's bye week. I kind of want to.
It was an RB bye week.
An RB bye week. Yeah. Okay. All right. Because Bijan Robinson and Taylor.
That's hard to overcome.
It is.
Michael
really
Pittman,
is.
you can kind of overcome just a little bit.
I don't know. Michael Pittman is kind of a wide receiver too.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is it's only one wide receiver that you're trying to overcome, whereas that's two of your starting running backs.
Honestly, those are two RB1s.
Yes, exactly. So that's a tough bye week.
Yeah, he had two bye weeks in 3 weeks.
Dang.
Which is tough. But good for him, he's 6-5 and right in the thick of things. Injuries are frustrating. Cooper Kupp, tough.
Yep.
That sucks.
That's common theme with a lot of these matchups that we're going to go through.
Yeah.
And common theme with Cooper Kupp.
Cooper Kupp, I know. Unfortunately,
I will say that injury that he got at the beginning of the year, they were saying could be a reoccurring injury. It's tough, but the thing is, the way that he picked him in the draft, I mean, that's what you had to pick.
Yeah. No, I know, and that's a lot of the. It is weird. Fantasy is weird because a lot of it depends on the draft. A lot of it depends on what your activity in the waiver wire. And then with the draft, it depends on what your position in the draft is. You know what I'm saying? That depends on that determines how you're going to draft. It's honestly, fantasy is the most frustrating fucking thing, and it's really difficult. It's more difficult than people give it credit for. I think that's why we get so fucking serious about it. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
It obviously the money has a lot to do with it as well, but like there's just so much that goes into it.
Yep.
I do want to say this is a solid performance by Bobby, up and down. Now, I will say you probably should get a new defense because the Jets fucking suck. The Jets are terrible. Yeah, it was. I think that was the right call going with C.J. Stroud over Justin Fields.
Yeah, no, it's a safe bet. You had to do that.
Right,
I mean,
right.
Justin Fields coming off of an injury, a thumb injury, that on his throwing hand, and C.J. Stroud being hot.
Right.
You know, that man was hot.
Yeah. Oh, he was hot. I do like his team moving forward. Ferguson for Dallas. Dallas is heating up. You saw Sutton's game on Sunday night.
That was the game winner right there.
Game winner. Etienne's going to be better in Jacksonville. Gus Edwards is still carrying the workload. Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Dude, going hot. Gus Edwards, 20, 28, 17, 9, and 20 this week for
Unreal.
the last 5 weeks. He's
gold mine right now.
Yep.
That's your RB1 right now. yeah, so moving forward, I love Bobby's team. Hey, well done, Chris. Started Greg Kittle.
Yeah.
Yay.
I will say, I mean, I tried to trade for him back when he was doing shitty, and he stood firm as that being his number one tight end. And I mean, for the last 4 weeks, he's been right.
Sounds like something Chris would do.
Yes.
You know, if he puts his mind to something, I think he's one of the guys that'll fucking see it through.
Yeah, if he drafts him a third round, second tight end way too early, he's gonna see it through.
Right. Yeah. It's kind of like me when I drafted Najee Harris third round. You know.
Yeah, me with Calvin Ridley in the second round. I get it.
Well, we'll get to that. But yeah, this is a decent matchup. It was okay. I mean, it wasn't anything as exciting as the two Monday night games we had, but yeah, it was good. Good one for Bobby. Chris, you got to win out. I think so. No, you don't have to win out, but I think you got to win two of the next.
You got to win 2 out of 3. I think the people that make the playoffs win 2 out of 3.
So the 6 and 5 teams, they have to win 2 out of 3. The 5 and 6 teams, they have to win the next 3, and the 7 and 4 teams, they have to win 1 out of the next 3.
Yeah, but even 1 out of the next 3 is pretty.
They might have to win 2 out of.
I think they got to win 2 out of 3.
Okay, so everyone has to win 2 out of 3 except for the 5 and 6 teams. The 5 and 6 teams have to win.
I think the only person that has the luxury of doing that is Huff. Is 1
out of 3. Okay,
1 out of 3.
Fuck off. You got anything else?
Fuck off.
Fuck off. All right. You haven't seen crazy! XD loses to Detroit, the Goat Lions, 91.54 to 104.54. Bruise Brothers versus I Don't Win Tutu Often. I wanted to comment on this last week, but I wasn't here. Thank you, Biggs.
Thank you, Biggs.
Yeah, he actually made a
I mentioned
semi clever I suck team name.
Yeah, and he picked up Tutu Atwell to have him on the team too. I gave him props for him last year.
Yeah,
or last week.
I figured you did. Bro, Travis fucking Kelce for the W by 0.8 points.
Look at that trade paying off for you.
Dude. I mean, yeah, it's a little bit late, but fucking A. Tell me a trade has paid off for you without telling me a trade has paid off for you. Like,
right.
Come on. Bro, that was fucking awesome. Especially going down to Monday night.
Mm-hmm.
Dude. Like, and honestly, like, 11.9, that's kind of low to his standards, but still. I wanted to see Biggs in like watch this game.
Oh yeah.
Like just be in the same living room as him. Just, his white knuckles grabbing the fucking sofa.
I don't care what the records are. I mean, you were definitely on the edge of your seat for this game. I was.
That's such a fucking great matchup. Yeah. Down to the fucking last
I mean, basically the last catch. Travis Kelce had probably the last drive.
That was the last drive, I think. Yeah. The last drive. Unreal. Like I now, granted, I do wish this was versus playoff contention teams. But no offense, Biggs. But it's still exhilarating.
Oh yeah.
Couple of things. Connor has 3 tight ends.
He's got a tight end problem.
Got a tight end problem. That's never a good thing.
Goat Air being out is got him reeling.
Yep. Nice. All right. So this Saquon Barkley stat is really good because he doesn't have 35 carries. He has 14 carries, 83 yards, 4 catches, 57 yards, and then 2 total touchdowns. That is awesome. That's what you want to see from your running back number 1, from a team that is basically relying completely on you. That's what you want to see.
Yeah. No, I was going to say, you know what? I know Biggs is not really going to want to hear this right now, but I really kind of like his team.
His team's not bad.
His team's not doing
really
too bad.
Especially when DK Metcalf isn't being a disappointment.
Mm-hmm.
The Bills defense, I think I guess it's coming around. I don't know. When Nico Brown's playing, he's fucking electric and he's going to put up points. I'm kind of with you. Like, he's a little bit thin at running back. That's my only qualm with his team. Like, besides Mostert and Barkley, he's got Madison, and that's it. And honestly, Mostert hasn't been doing too hot.
According to his actual description of him, kind of actually sucks.
I guess he does. No, he had a really good season. Like, he had a great season early on, and he's kind of dipped off a little bit. I think he's had some injury issues. Mm-hmm. But yeah, it does kind of suck to say that. But hey, you know, we're gonna have a great fucking match in the toilet bowl or the losers bracket.
Yep.
We're going to have some great fucking matches in the loser bracket. I'm pumped. I'm going to be betting everybody. You know, I'm going to bet everybody I play against. Fucking love it. It is, again, I'm kind of, I'm a little, I felt bad. I felt bad for dogging on Connor so much. So, like, I'm kind of reeling on that. Bro, David Montgomery, I know, like, Gibbs is back and everything. Or I know he's back and splitting time with Gibbs. David Montgomery runs so fucking hard.
Oh, runs so hard.
So hard. It's amazing. It's so much. It's fun to watch him. I don't think. Honestly, they're probably both going to get. I don't know about equal carries, but I don't think you have any problem with Jahmyr Gibbs taking time from David Montgomery.
Well, think about Dan Campbell for a second.
Correct.
What running back do you think he's going to favor? The little speedster that kind of tries to be shifty, or the downhill runner that's just a tough runner?
Maul over people.
Yes.
I'm Joe. I'll pick. Pick.
Josh.
Okay. I think he's gonna go with David Montgomery.
That's ding ding ding. That's the correct answer.
That's correct. Oh,
yes.
Nice. All right, cool.
I don't even have to use Captain Hindsight.
Nice. Awesome. Okay, so yeah, I think we're good. Dan Campbell is going to use David Montgomery. So there you go. Connor, you have that going for you.
Yeah, no, I kind of had for this week, there's really nothing that you could do. I mean, you had the optimal lineup. Walker got hurt. So that's Kenneth Walker being hurt. There's nothing you can do about that.
I mean, that's essentially what made him lose.
Exactly.
Kenneth Walker going down. So
you just chalk it up.
Injuries suck.
Yes.
Injuries suck. You got anything else on this?
That's about it.
All right, Bruise Brothers lose to I Don't Win Too Often, 124.10 to 124.90. Dude, one of the closer matchups we've had. All right, next one. College Porn HD versus Injured Reserve.
Name change.
Yep. Nice little. That's funny. Big W for Luth. He needed this one again, like we've been talking about. 6-5 is 100 times better than 5-6, especially right now. Like, you are right dead smack in the middle of this entire race from 2nd through 9th place.
Mm-hmm.
This is fucking awesome.
Can we mention that there was 3 matchups going into this week that had the exact same record. So you haven't seen Crazy and Detroit Lions were both 6-4 going into that matchup.
Mm-hmm.
College Porn HD and Injury Reserve were both
5-5.
5-5 going into that matchup, and then both Dak Attack and the next matchup, Shelly, Sellin, Seashells, we were both 5-5.
Wow.
Pretty crazy.
I thought that's low key awesome.
Yeah.
Low key, high key awesome.
All right.
Here's my thing. I'm not ready to Matt. I'm not ready. I'm not ready to Matt. I'm not ready to write Matt off yet.
You're not ready to put him on injury reserve?
I'm not. No.
Okay.
Contrary to what his name says, I'm not. This man, I swear to God, if he just scores above 100 points, he wins. If you look at his schedule, besides 1 week where he scored 101 points, every single week that he has put up 100 or more points, he has fucking won. That's it. And then when he puts up less than 100 points, he loses. So all he needs to do is put up 100 put up more than 100 points. I love that. Here's the thing. I don't love that Joe Burrow's out, but I love that he. Well, and we'll talk about the trade. I love that he grabbed Kyler Murray, and that's going to be his sole guy.
Yep.
That's going to be nice moving forward. He's actually got decent receiver. His top 2 receivers are decent. I thought starting A-Chain was a bit of a gamble.
Yeah, that's basically what I had on my notes.
It's tough to start a running back that's coming back from an injury like that.
Well, and my thing was, it was starting a running back that was coming off an injury over a running back that had 109 yards last game.
Yeah, James Cook,
I get that he had a fumble at the previous game before, kind of a big deal because it was on prime time. But the man came back and he had over 100 yards. That's the volume that you want to see out of a running back.
Right.
At least 12 carries and such. Like that's going to have the coaching staff trust him with more carries and more responsibilities, which is what happened the next game. So a little questionable on that. Not saying it would have really won him the game, but
right. On the other side, look, the Chargers suck, but Justin Herbert is gonna be. He is Phillip Rivers. It's incredible. It's uncanny how much he resembles Phillip Rivers. Like, it just in the sense of the Chargers suck, but he's gonna put up numbers. Come on. When Phillip Rivers was the quarterback in San Diego, the Chargers had the number 1 offense, the number 1 defense, and still didn't make the playoffs.
Yep.
This is it, which is good news for Justin because Herbert's going to show out regardless. Keenan Allen's amazing. He's awesome. Austin Eckler, he's starting to slow down a little bit. Not really, honestly. If you look at the past 3 weeks, he's had 2 of the last 3 weeks has been awesome. But Justin Herbert's gonna find stuff. He's gonna put up fantasy points. The thing that I am a little bit concerned about, I don't know if Jahmyr Gibbs is gonna put up 18.5 points every single fucking time. But he did. We'll talk about the trade later. I do like the trade that he made for him, and honestly, lastly, as weird as this sounds, I think the Broncos might be a play. Yes, the same defense that gave up 70 points against the Dolphins might be a play.
It might be a little bit of a play. Yeah, Vance Joseph did turn some things around over there.
Yeah, it's weird to say that, but I think they might be a not a bad start.
I've got a question. I got a question for Matt.
About Matt or for Matt?
Both.
Format?
Yes. Format. Nice. Anyways, so he's got 2 players. And it's 100 USD to a good home.
Is he putting them up for adoption?
He's putting them up for adoption, all right. Basically, because USD, from my understanding, is US dollar.
Okay.
So
is this collusion?
A little code for collusion?
Is this collusion?
Wow.
Oh,
Jeez.
you cocksucker.
And he tried to do it in the form of code.
God. You cocksucking motherfucker.
Didn't think we were going to pick it up.
Oh, you bastard. You can't slip this one by Joe. Joe will fucking figure this shit. He'll sniff this out like a fucking dog.
Well, where's
like
our commish?
Fucking cocaine dog.
Where's our commish? This needs to be. Look, he needs to crack down.
This needs to be addressed.
Yes.
This absolutely needs to be addressed.
an investigation on this.
Okay. We need. He's got to hire a private investigator, though.
Yeah, a collusion gate.
A collusion gate. This is collusion gate.
This is collusion gate 2023.
100 USD? Oh.
To a good home. Oh, yeah. Act like it's an adoption for a pet.
Alex Huff would 100% pay $100 for Devonta Smith or DJ Moore. Actually, DJ Moore. He's already got AJ Brown. You know what? He might just try and play Monopoly with the fucking Philadelphia Eagles wide receivers and pay Matt $100 to get Devonta Smith. Huff would totally fucking do that, Chris.
Fucking collusion.
Tell whoever you hire as your PI to investigate Huff.
I'm denying and vetoing every trade that Huff tries to do with Matt Wilson.
Yes.
Veto.
Veto. God damn it, Matt. Come on.
I'm surprised you didn't pick that up. It went under the radar.
I didn't see it coming from Matt.
Yeah.
Did not see it coming from Matt.
The commish didn't pick it up either.
What if the commish is in on it?
Oh, fucking collusion. Dude, that's corruption.
That is corruption.
That goes from collusion to corruption.
This league is corrupt. Ew, gross.
League is null and void.
Null and void.
I shouldn't be saying that. I have a chance.
Nope. This league is null and void. The funds are staying in my account until further notice.
Shit.
Anyways,
back to the matchup.
Back to the matchup. Well, no, we can't talk about this matchup anymore because it's collusion.
It's collusion.
So yeah, Justin wins. Good. I hope. Actually, no. You know what? I sold out on Matt. I'm done. I'm out.
I bet you Matt actually purposely lost this matchup. I bet you he told Joe Burrow
trying to stay
out of the game.
Trying to stay under the radar.
Yes.
Yep. Okay. All right. God damn it, Matt. All right. I'm out. Done. You got anything else on this? Me neither. All right. 100. College Porn HD beats Injured Reserve 110.2 to 86.74. All right. This next matchup, I really hate Jerv.
Yeah, you weren't here for the name change.
All right, I'm gonna say it. Okay. My brain might fry. Okay. Shelly Sellin Seashells.
It's not even at the seashore.
Because I want to say Sally sells seashells, but it's Shelly selling she sells. Shelly selling God, I fucking hate you, Jerv. I hate you so much. Shelly selling seashells. Oh, I got it. Did you hear it?
Yeah, it was there.
Shelly selling seashells versus Dak Attack. Oh my God, that's the I fucking hate Jerv.
Yeah, isn't Dak Attack so much easier?
Dak Attack is so cool. It's the coolest thing. Oh, and guess what? Oh, you won? No way.
I sure did.
Oh, by such a low margin. Oh my God, it's
another 1.16.
Oh wow, that's crazy. Anyways, all right. My tongue's untwisted. You send DeAndre Swift a care package with a Deshaun Watson package.
I got something better.
What? Oh, he wrote a letter. He wrote a letter. Let's go.
Absolutely.
Let's go.
Absolutely. Go on now. Look, I know I have an appreciation for when a good running back actually does, or when a running back does good for me, or when I want them to do good for me, I go to the letter. It's old school. It works every time. Dear Mr. DeAndre Swift, I would like to personally send you my thank you for your performance on Monday Night Football that helped me win my matchup against Shelly Sellin Seashells. Your 18.2 points was just enough to seal me the deal and get the win and keep my playoff hopes alive. I just knew that you could shake it off against the wimpy Taylor Swift defense. Fantasy love, Joe.
Oh, God, there's stickers on it, too.
Of course there's stickers on it. There's always stickers on it.
Oh, man.
All right, well, that was more than I could ask for.
So do.
And so do.
Also, let's just go ahead and address this. When everyone in America was benching Calvin Ridley because they had lost faith in him, you, my brother, kept him in the starting lineup.
Yes.
You were one of the few.
Yes.
One of the few. Here's what. You know what? I'm gonna. It was a good decision on your part, but I'm gonna attribute it to us growing up middle class. So Joe and I grew up, pretty middle class. So when we spent a lot of money on something, regardless of what it was, we got the maximum use out of it. Okay.
Yep.
So like me with Najee Harris, I spent a high draft pick on him, which equals a lot of money. That's why I continue to use him. Joe spent a second round draft pick on him and will not stop using him.
Yep. Call it strategy, call it stubbornness. Who knows?
I think I'm gonna go with strategy, but I know deep down it's probably just you trying to get your worth.
I'm just getting my worth out of it.
Getting your worth out of it. Dude, both sides needed this win. It was a great fucking matchup, baby. Dude, another one that came down to Monday night, bro.
Monday night.
Another one, man.
I was worried too because I was back behind. I mean, like you saw, I needed 18.2 from DeAndre Swift to get over the top.
So this one was like the Bruise Brothers versus I don't win too often matchup. In that, it was decided by an injury, except Jerv had 2 injuries.
Yep.
Jerv had 2 injuries. Jerv, I think it's time to move on from Aaron Jones, bro.
Yeah.
I know you love him. I know he's a Green Bay Packer, and I know he's really good. It's time, bro.
It's just not his season.
It's not, yeah, man.
Honestly, look, I'll even give him next season because he's probably going to want to have a bounce-back season. I know he's going to be old, but at this point, not this season.
No, not this season, my guy. And then Mark Andrews getting knocked out. That just sucks. That just sucks.
You can't.
Nobody likes seeing that except for maybe Steelers fans. That's it.
Yeah.
Steelers fans and Bengals fans. And probably, no, not even Browns fans. I think it's just Steelers fans and Bengals fans. Nobody likes seeing Mark Andrews get out. Love seeing what Tank Dell's doing. I mean, the fucking Houston Texans.
I don't really care for it whenever, you traded him to see that against his former team.
But you won, though, so it's okay.
So it is okay.
It is okay.
Yes, you're absolutely right.
Yeah, so moving forward for both of you, Dak Prescott looking like a fucking G is the Dak attack.
Yeah, it's the Dak attack, of course.
It's the Dak attack. And I think, honestly, look, like I was saying, Austin Eckler, let me just rattle off the last 4 weeks for you, including this one. This past week against Green Bay, yeah, he got 6 fantasy points. The one before that against Detroit, 19.5. Against the New York Jets, 20. Against the Chicago Bears, 19.8. This guy has fucking numbers. He does. And his first week against Miami was 24.4. He's doing things. Even though I think he's lost a little bit of a step.
He has. Thanks, Jay Luthbro, for pointing that out. But he has lost a step, and it is true. But at the same time, it doesn't mean he can't be fantasy productive.
Exactly, which he has been. It is nice to see Breece Hall produce even amidst the terrible Jets. The terrible Jets team, I guess. Mm-hmm. He didn't really run the ball well, but whoever they put back there is going to dump the ball to him, so that's nice.
Yeah.
Whoever they put back there at quarterback is going to dump the ball to him. So, Jamar Chase production is going to go down a little bit too. So
yeah, that kind of sucks.
Yeah. Anyways, so congratulations, Joe.
Nice little win. Dak attack is on. It's in full force.
Last thing I want to say is the only actually not the only, but the biggest problem with losing Mark Andrews is if you go and look at the available tight ends, it is the thinnest thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
Mm-hmm. Always is.
It is thinner than a crackhead on $60 rock cracks.
Yeah.
I don't know how crackheads work.
Yeah, no, it's something in that regards. I will say you probably your best chance is getting Isaiah Likely because he is kind of a proven player in the league right at this point, proven backup. But I mean, it would just the problem is if somebody comes around with like, let's say $910 in the waiver wire, and is able to outbid you and snag them up, that would be a crime shame.
Are you? You're not.
I'm not insinuating anything.
Not insinuating anything.
No.
Okay, all right. I didn't think so.
Not at all.
Oh, okay. That's cool. I didn't think you were 910 just to pick up a tight end.
You know what? Bruise Brothers has 990, so
That is true. That is true.
and he's looking for a tight end.
He is looking for a tight end. That is true. 990. He spent $10.
$10 the whole year.
Wow.
Caleb Pressley, $1,000.
$1,000. Not even a single cent. You got anything else on this?
That's it.
Good job, Joe. I don't even want to do this. Do you want to do this?
Magnus Carlsen.
No. Just say the your matchup in the score.
Oh gosh. All right, Deck Attack beats Shelly Sellin Seashells.
There you go.
106.66 to 105.5. You got to
had a-
remember I did last week's episode.
That is true. You had practice.
I did have practice.
You had a 666 in your score there, bud.
You know what? Hey, look, I'll go right to hell if it gets me a championship.
All right. Magnus Carlsen versus Caleb Pressley. Just my classic fuck you, Alex.
Another one. Yep.
You know what? Fuck you so much that the fact that this matchup was this close is despicable. You should be ashamed for how close this matchup was. You're better than this. You're better than this. This is not good.
Yeah, I came down to Monday nights with Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, and you were sweating. How much did A.J. Brown get you?
1.8.
It was 1.3.
Oh, 1.3.
Not even 1.8. 1.3.
1.3. Not even a full complete 8.
Not even a full. Yeah, right. All you need was like two little swervy lines. That's
Two
it.
boobs.
Two boobs.
You just need
You
two
just need
boobs.
a pair of boobs.
A pair of boobs.
That's it.
Couldn't get 'em.
It was really that easy. It was nice. It was nice to see fucking AJ Brown finally. Good Lord, you don't know how long I have been waiting on this week. It almost nullifies the fact that Huff won this week. Just seeing AJ Brown put up 1.3 points
And not have both of his wide receivers put up just amazing stats.
It was so nice, so nice.
Yep.
It was kind of like it was a relief. It was a wind that just flowed over me. It relieved me. Yeah. I mean, a good loss for Huff would have been nice, but at this point in the season and at this point in my life, I just kind of accept it. The inevitable, and I've been able to move on with my life.
Okay.
It does. It definitely. This does not affect me outside. It does not affect my life outside of fantasy. Definitely does not.
Nope. No.
It absolutely. I do not think about this outside of fantasy at all. Ever, actually.
Not at all.
No, it doesn't affect me. So I just wanted to put that out there. It's really fucking annoying that he always makes the right goddamn decisions. That's just it irks me a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like every single decision he makes, it's always the right fucking thing. Whether it be choosing the Dolphins defense over the Chiefs defense, choosing to put Amari Cooper on the bench and put in Singletary as a flex. Mm-hmm. It's just it's a little fucking frustrating sometimes. It really is.
Yep.
But I don't think about it at all. I don't think about it.
Nope.
It doesn't affect my day-to-day life, which is nice, because I if it did, I wouldn't be able to concentrate. But let's go to James. So let's talk about James. James he didn't have a bad week. This was an okay week.
I think he's pretty stacked at quarterbacks.
Dude, I love his quarterbacks, bro.
Got himself a Trevor Lawrence and Brock Purdy situation.
And honestly, at this point of the season, he could flip a coin between the two of them.
In between the two of them.
Yeah. Because the way that both teams are going, both teams are playing well. I mean, San Fran had that little, they had a little dip They didn't do very well, but they're looking good now, and so is the Jacksonville Jaguars. Joe Mixon putting up numbers. Miles Sanders, I guess he plays for Carolina. Stephon,
He plays for Carolina.
I mean, that's all you gotta say.
Captain Obvious.
But that's all you gotta say. Like, I mean, he's gonna Miles Sanders is gonna put up Miles Sanders numbers because he plays for Carolina.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Stephon Diggs, he's gonna put up more than 4.7. Although he was getting a little
that was
frustrated.
a tough week. Tough week for him. That can't happen.
Yeah, and honestly, if if Stephon Diggs puts up normal Stephon Diggs numbers, James wins this week.
Yep, that and maybe Jake Elliott was his last hope against Jalen Hurts and A.J. Brown. And he only put up 3 points.
Yeah.
No field goals, just extra points. That's tough.
Well, if I'm being honest, James shouldn't have even been in this in the first place. So the fact that he is just a testament to how I think Huff is kind of on the down. He's kind of on the down.
Oh, he's on the down.
Yeah, he was sweating. He openly admitted that he was sweating during this
bad
game.
juju on Huff.
I'm not putting any bad juju on Huff.
Let's put bad juju on Huff.
Shut the fuck up. I'm just saying.
Come on, dude. He frustrated me last week. Dude, the fucking win that he pulled out of his ass on last week, that was fucking bullshit. I already went through it last episode. Had a whole episode on it.
Okay, all right, fine. Fuck Huff. We're both out on Huff. Right?
No, both out on Huff.
Out on Huff. All right. I hope he loses every single game for the rest of the
him
season.
and his cool name, Magnus Carlsen.
Magnus Carlsen, man.
Magnus Carlsen.
Dude, bro, I got the coolest fucking name, and I'm really smart, and I play chess, and, I fucking love fantasy so much.
Yeah, man, I go to bars, and I take pictures of all the food that I have, like an Instagram model.
His Instagram account is actually kind of cool.
Well, don't give him credit,
But
it's cool.
I'm the fucking fantasy guru. I think I know everything. All right, I'm done. Do you have anything else on this?
That's about it.
All right, so Magnus Carlsen beats Caleb Pressley 104.1 to 96.82. All right, so because we're recording this on Tuesday, we're not going to be able to do overpaid, underpaid, which honestly, it's kind of sucked the past couple of weeks anyways because nobody has any fucking money. But if there is some crazy stuff that happens, we'll recap it next week.
Okay.
We'll recap it next week. So, but let's get to something that did happen. Let's get to a trade. We have a trade. Let's get to a trade. Keaton Mitchell for Kyler Murray. So Matt Wilson is trading Keaton Mitchell to Justin Luther for Kyler Murray. Kyler Murray is going from Justin Luther's team to Matt Wilson. If you look at this trade, it is good for both. Okay, so Ramondre Stevenson is on a bye next week. He's going to need a running back. Keaton Mitchell has actually done pretty well the last couple weeks. And for Matt Wilson, obviously, Joe Burrow's out.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I am going to go ahead and say that Keaton Mitchell is more necessary because Stevenson's on a bye, but I think Derrick Henry's slowing down. Now, I know he said this to you about Austin Eckler, but I'm going to say this about him with Derrick Henry. I think Derrick Henry's slowing down.
That's a good point.
I think he's slowing down, so this is a great trade for Luther in that regard. I'm going to go ahead and just say I think it benefits Matt Wilson more.
Yeah. No, I agree. Derrick Henry slowing down. So how do you counter that? You get a guy with speed. And Keaton Mitchell has a lot of speed. And so much speed in the sense that he kind of resembles like a Jahmyr Gibbs and a Jerome Ford. It seems like it almost seems as if Jay Luthbro is targeting like running backs that are very similar to Chris Johnson.
Do you think he has a type?
I think he has a type.
Justin Luther has a type.
Yes, it's a Keaton Mitchell, Jahmyr Gibbs, Jerome Ford. I think he would trade for A-Chain if he could.
Dude, I wouldn't be. That would be cool.
They're like all the same back.
Nice.
They're just like straight line speed.
What if he's trying to do the Thanos, what do you call it? What is his hand thing?
It's the goblet.
The
thing.
goblet, yeah.
Not,
He's just
not
gonna have
goblet.
like 5, or not the goblet. The I don't know what it's called, but he has the gems on the fucking thing, and he just has all 5 just speed backs.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I think it's a good trade for both. I think they both needed. It filled a need for both. I just think that Matt came out on top. That's my thing. I think he. I don't know. I think he needed a quarterback more than Luther needed a running back, in my opinion. Yeah, sure, Arizona's gonna suck, but I think it's gonna be the same situation as fucking the Chargers. You know, the Chargers are gonna suck, but Justin Herbert's gonna get points.
Yeah.
The Cardinals are gonna suck, but Kyler Murray's gonna get points.
He's going to get the rushing points. I thought it was a great move by Matt Wilson. It was a desperation move by all means. Definitely had to get somebody that's a playable quarterback for the rest of the season to keep himself in play. Keaton Mitchell, he definitely sent a guy with a lot of upside. I mean, like I said, he's very much in the similar build as Jahmyr Gibbs, Jerome Ford. Like, he just has explosion speed. And the problem is I don't see him overtaking Gus Edwards unless there's an injury, which I'm not hoping for an injury, but it's very capable.
The way the season has gone, that's honestly kind of likely.
It's a big possibility. So, yeah, right now, I think Matt Wilson kind of wins the trade. Potentially, if things kind of fall into place, I think Jay Luthbro has every potential of winning this trade.
I agree, but I think Matt Wilson won this trade like long term.
Okay.
I think he overall. Anyways, let's get to predictions really quickly because I am tired as fuck.
Yeah.
Wrecking Havoc versus Injured Reserve. I'm going myself. I'm gonna go with myself the rest of the way. I think I can win every single matchup.
Wrecking Havoc. Okay. Yeah, because A-Chain's a little bit knocked up. He's going to go Charbonnet. That's not bad.
Charbonnet.
Dude, put James Cook in there. Jesus Christ. You know what? If he doesn't put James Cook in there, I'm going you.
All right. You haven't seen Crazy Exclamation Point XC versus Bruise Brothers. I mean, he still has Cooper Kupp in there. I think Bruise Brothers.
Bruise Brothers. Even if he does replace him, what is he going to... I mean, he's going to replace him with Michael Pittman, which is not bad, but give me Bruise Brothers.
College Porn HD versus Mustachio Bashio. Oh, man, he still has...
This is all 50-50.
It's a close one. He's putting Jordan Addison in... Yeah,
he's putting
Jordan Addison in there.
Yeah, and if Justin Jefferson comes back, he probably is going to switch Garrett Wilson unless he is good with Chris Olave. Who knows?
What about Nico Collins? I would almost put Nico Collins up in there, but
dude, it's kind of going back and forth. And actually, yeah, that's Nico.
I don't know. This is a toss up. I'm gonna go with Luther though.
I'll go with Luke.
Okay. Let's see. I don't win too often versus Detroit, the Goat Lions. I think I'm going to pick. I'm gonna have to pick. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna go with Biggs.
All right. I'll go with Bobby. This is the matchup of the in-laws. It's not brother-in-laws, but the in-laws, right?
In-laws, yeah, we'll go with in-laws.
In-laws.
Some type of family.
Cousin-in-laws.
So Shelly selling Seashells versus Magnus Carlsen. It's gonna, you know what? It's gonna be Huff. I don't even know why I'm even bothering with that.
Yeah, he can put Pacheco in there. This usually is a typical good matchup, but I don't think Pacheco is going to actually do enough. Give me Huff.
Shut up. All right, Dak attack versus Caleb Pressley. I like Caleb Presley's lineup. He's going Brock Purdy, bold move. But I'm gonna have to pick you. Dak attack.
Dak attack. Let's keep going.
Can't go against Dak.
Can't go against Dak. And Washington's good defense to go against. I'm gonna go. Yep, Dak attack.
Let's go, baby.
Anything
else?
I think that's about it. Did we go through all the matchups?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we did.
All right. We'll see y'all next week. Love y'all.
Later.